Theosophist Mabel Collins by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. Mabel Collins, 1851 to 1927, was an influential figure in the Theosophical movement of the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Her contributions to Theosophy, as well as her literary works, which number 46, have had a lasting impact on the spiritual and philosophical landscape of her time and beyond. She was a vegetarian and an anti-vivisectionist. She was married to Robert Kenningale Cook, 1845 to 1886, a stockbroker and writer who was a leading figure in the Vegetarian Society. Mabel Collins was born on September the 9th, 1851, in St Peter Port, Guernsey, in the Channel Islands. She was the daughter of a Royal Navy captain, and her early life was marked by a strong sense of curiosity and a deep interest in spiritual and philosophical matters. Collins's upbringing in a maritime community exposed her to a diverse range of cultural and religious influences, which would later shape her spiritual outlook and literary work. Collins's early exposure to Eastern philosophies, including Hinduism and Buddhism, through her father's naval travels, planted the seeds for her later exploration of Theosophy. The Theosophical Society was founded in New York in 1875 by Helena Petrovna Blavatsky, Henry Steele Olcott, William Kwan Judge and others, and sought to promote the study of ancient wisdom and the universal brotherhood of humanity. These ideas resonated deeply with Collins, and she would later become an active participant in the Theosophical movement. Mabel Collins's involvement in Theosophy began in the early 1880s when she met H.P. Blavatsky and became a member of the Theosophical Society. She was drawn to the Society's mission of exploring the esoteric and mystical aspects of religion and philosophy, and her keen intellect and literary talents made her a valuable contributor to the Theosophical movement. Collins's association with Blavatsky and her immersion in theosophical teachings greatly influenced her own spiritual and philosophical development. She became deeply committed to the theosophical principles of karma, reincarnation, and the interconnectedness of all life. These ideas would form the foundation of her later literary works, which sought to convey the timeless wisdom of Theosophy to a wider audience. Mabel Collins was a prolific writer, and her literary output encompassed a wide range of genres, including fiction, non-fiction, and poetry. Her most famous work, Light on the Path, published in 1885, is a concise and enigmatic spiritual guide that has become a classic of esoteric literature. The book offers profound insights into the nature of spiritual growth and the challenges faced by seekers on the path to enlightenment. In Light on the Path, Collins draws on theosophical principles to offer guidance to those seeking spiritual advancement. The book's cryptic and poetic style reflects Collins's belief in the ineffable nature of spiritual truths and the need for inner reflection and intuition in the pursuit of wisdom. Light on the Path has been widely regarded as a seminal text in the Western esoteric tradition and has continued to inspire spiritual seekers and esotericists. In addition to Light on the Path, Collins wrote several other works that explored themes of spirituality, mysticism and the occult. Her other books, such as Through the Gates of Gold, The Story of the Year and The Idyll of the White Lotus, also reflected her theosophical beliefs and offered explorations of spiritual truths. Collins's writings were characterised by their lyrical prose, vivid imagery, and profound insights into the human condition, making her a respected figure in the literary and spiritual communities of her time. Mabel Collins was expelled from the Theosophical Society in 1889, which was a significant event that shaped her life and beliefs. While the exact reasons for her expulsion may vary depending on different accounts, it is widely acknowledged that Collins's outspoken nature and her disagreement with certain aspects of the theosophical teachings played a role in this decision. There is no doubt that there was friction between herself and H.P. Blavatsky, and that she resented criticism directed at her by Charles Webster Leadbeater. Her expulsion marked a turning point in her spiritual journey, as she distanced herself from organised institutions and embraced a more independent path of spiritual exploration. Despite this setback, Collins continued to write and publish extensively, leaving a lasting impact on the Theosophical movement and inspiring others to question established beliefs and seek their own truth. Theosophists today still study her works, even those written after she left the Society. Mabel Collins's contributions to Theosophy and her literary legacy have had a lasting impact on the spiritual and philosophical landscape of her era and beyond. Her writings continue to be studied and revered by scholars of esotericism and spiritual philosophy, and her influence can be seen in the work of subsequent generations of writers and thinkers. Collins's emphasis on the inner journey, the pursuit of wisdom, and the interconnectedness of all life has resonated with readers seeking spiritual guidance and insight. Her ability to convey profound spiritual truths in a poetic and accessible manner has ensured that her works remain relevant and influential in the modern era. Furthermore, Collins's role as a female writer and intellectual in a male-dominated era was a testament to her pioneering spirit and determination to contribute to the advancement of spiritual thought. Her example has inspired countless women to pursue their own intellectual and spiritual paths, and her legacy as a trailblazer for women in esoteric and philosophical circles cannot be overstated. In conclusion, Mabel Collins was a significant figure in the Theosophical movement whose writings and contributions continue to inspire and enlighten readers to this day. Her deep engagement with the Theosophical principles, her literary achievements, and her enduring legacy as a spiritual guide and thinker make her a figure of enduring importance in the history of esotericism and spiritual philosophy.